Breaking. Silver just crashed 32%. The headlines are screaming fear, but if you look closely, this is not just a crash. It's an invitation. An invitation to those who see opportunity where others see panic. Imagine a metal that has been quietly building wealth for centuries. A metal so rare, so undervalued right now, that it can redefine the way you think about money, freedom, and your life. Today, you're not just watching a price drop. You're witnessing a moment that could shape your financial future forever. I remember when I first discovered silver, I was skeptical. The stock market, crypto, real estate, they all screamed louder. But something about silver felt different. It wasn't just about money. It was about security, strategy, and patience. I started small, learning, watching, studying the cycles. And over time, every ounce I acquired became more than an investment. It became a lesson in discipline, foresight, and resilience. That's the power of precious metals. That's the power of silver. Look at the stories of people who seized opportunity during moments like this. During the early 1980s, silver dropped and surged unpredictably, yet those who stayed patient, who understood value over noise, saw life-changing returns. Entrepreneurs used their gains from strategic silver investing to start businesses, fund education, and create generational wealth. One small investor I know bought silver quietly while he market panicked, and within a decade, that decision allowed him to pay off his home, fund his children's dreams, and live life on his terms. These aren't just numbers. They are stories of transformation, and they can be yours too. So how do you approach this? First, think long-term. Silver is more than a price chart. It's a store of value, a hedge against inflation, a bridge to financial freedom. Second, stay disciplined. Set clear goals, allocate wisely, buy on dips, and don't let fear dictate your moves. Third, educate yourself. Study history, understand cycles, and learn from those who navigated past crashes. Treat each fluctuation not as a setback, but as a signal, a chance to position yourself strategically. Remember, wealth isn't just about accumulation, it's about mindset. The courage to act when others hesitate, the patience to hold when the noise is loud, and the vision to see potential where most see risk. Imagine watching your silver stack grow quietly, steadily, while the world debates the crash. Imagine the freedom that comes from having choices to live, to invest, to dream bigger than ever before. Every ounce you buy today is a statement that you value strategy over fear, action over hesitation, and long-term growth over short-term panic. This is the time to shift your mindset, sharpen your focus, and position yourself not just as a spectator, but as a builder of wealth, freedom, and life achievement. So take the step. Start small, start informed, start now. Watch the market, learn its rhythm, and let silver teach you patience, discipline, and vision. And as you do, share this journey, because wealth grows fastest when knowledge spreads. Subscribe, and share this video with anyone who needs a reminder that opportunity often comes disguised as fear. This isn't just a silver crash. It's your invitation to transform your life. Breaking. Silver just crashed 32%, and while the world panics, this moment is quietly revealing an opportunity few will see. Right now, silver is whispering a chance to those willing to act with patience and vision, a chance to turn what looks like a loss into a lifetime of financial freedom. Imagine a metal that has held value for centuries, quietly waiting for those who understand its power, those who see opportunity when others see fear, and those who choose action over hesitation. I remember the first time I looked at silver not just as a metal, but as a path to growth. I was cautious, skeptical even, watching the chaos of markets, the hype of stocks and crypto, wondering if it was worth it. But silver spoke a different language, a language of stability, of strategy, of quiet compounding. Every ounce I acquired taught me patience, discipline, and the art of seeing value where others see panic. History is full of lessons for those willing to learn. In the early 1980s, silver experienced dramatic swings, yet those who stayed focused and strategic found life-changing results. Entrepreneurs turned gains from silver into businesses. Investors turned patience into generational wealth. One small investor I know bought silver quietly while others sold in fear. And over the years, those ounces became freedom, security, and opportunity. So how do you navigate this moment? Think long-term, not in days or weeks, but in years. Treat silver as a tool to build security, a hedge against uncertainty, and a foundation for wealth. Stay disciplined, buy on dips, educate yourself, and let history guide your decisions. Every fluctuation is not a setback, but a signal to position yourself wisely. Courage, patience, and vision transform small steps into lasting wealth, and every ounce acquired today is a step toward financial freedom and life achievement. Silver has just fallen 32%, but within this drop lies a rare opportunity that most will overlook. While fear dominates headlines, those who see beyond panic recognize that every crisis carries the seeds of transformation. Silver is more than a metal. It's a store of value, a hedge, and a bridge to financial freedom. The investors who prosper are the ones who act with patience, strategy, and foresight rather than reacting to noise. I remember starting with just a small allocation of silver, watching its movements, studying history, and learning how wealth builds quietly over time. Each ounce became more than an investment. It became a lesson in discipline and vision. The world may focus on temporary losses, but those who understand the cycles of precious metals see opportunity where others see fear. Consider the stories of investors who turned silver into life-changing wealth. Quiet patience during market swings allowed them to fund businesses, pay off debts, and secure their families' futures. The key is mindset. Focus on long-term growth. Buy wisely on dips and treat volatility as a signal to position yourself strategically. Every decision you make now shapes your financial freedom, and each ounce of silver becomes not just an asset, but a step toward building resilience, wealth, and the life you've always imagined. Silver has crashed 32%, and while headlines scream panic, this is precisely the moment where opportunities are born. Moments like these separate those who chase fear from those who create freedom. Silver is not just a metal. It is a tool for building security, for gaining control over your life, and for turning patience into lasting wealth. Every dip, every fluctuation is a chance to act with clarity and vision rather than reaction. I remember the first time I bought silver during a downturn. The market was chaotic. Voices of doubt were everywhere. Yet I trusted the long-term story. Each ounce I acquired became a lesson in strategy, in discipline, and in understanding that true wealth is built quietly, steadily, and with purpose. People who embrace this mindset don't just accumulate assets, they build freedom, opportunity, and a legacy. Look at the lives of those who invested wisely in silver. Small, consistent moves allowed them to fund businesses, pay off debts, and create choices others only dream of. The key is patience, education, and a willingness to act while others hesitate. Silver teaches resilience, foresight, and strategic thinking, and each step you take now becomes a foundation for growth, financial freedom, and life achievement.